Namaste and welcome to this Yoga Nidra practice. My name is Chelsea and I'll be guiding you through your journey today. Today, our theme is freedom from suffering. As a human being, you've likely experienced suffering. There are 3 types of suffering. The first is suffering of suffering. This we all recognize, like sickness or injury or aging might be experienced as suffering. The second type of suffering is the suffering of change. This is the discomfort that arises when something that once brought us joy or pleasure leads to suffering after it changes. The third type of suffering is pervasive, conditioned suffering, a deeper underlying suffering that comes from the nature of existence by means of being human. It pervades all realms of life. And all living beings are familiar with this. It seems to keep us trapped in the cycle of life and often feels beyond our control. But the good news is that there is a way out. Freedom from suffering is possible. And whatever you might be experiencing, there is always a purpose for the pain. Thich Nhat Hanh says, no mud, no lotus. And just as the lotus flower needs mud to grow, our suffering, if we look deeply, helps us to understand and appreciate and pursue true happiness. Let's prepare for our practice. Lie on the floor with your feet slightly apart. The back of your hands and elbows should be touching the floor, and your head facing upwards. Relax your whole physical body. Loosen the whole physical body. Allow your entire body to release any tightness. When your whole body has become loose and relaxed, let's begin to relax mentally as well. Inspect your whole physical body and make sure that it is loose and relaxed. The fingers are loose and not stiff, and the toes are not moving. They are still and relaxed. The face, the head is facing upwards, and the whole body is lying comfortably. Become aware of your natural and normal breath. Can you notice the spontaneous, effortless breath? Witness it's coming in and it's going out without making any effort to breathe in or breathe out. Make the breath and the awareness go together from the throat to the navel. The breath comes in, and from the navel to the throat, the breath goes out. Now become aware of your natural breath. In the natural breathing process, the breath comes from the navel to the throat and goes from the throat to the navel. Keep watching each and every breath. Observe your breath. Try your best to remain aware during the practice today. If you find that you're restless or that your mind is overthinking, that's okay. Don't worry. Just keep returning back to my voice. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose. Allow your body to surrender into the surface beneath you. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Now let's take a moment to set a sankalpa for your practice today. You might remember that our theme is freedom from suffering. So choose your sankalpa. It can be anything from may all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering, or may I contribute to the freedom of all beings, including myself. Take a moment to allow your sankalpa to settle deep within your heart. And now, let's take a sensory journey through the pathways of your physical body. I will quickly take you through the different parts of your physical body, and you can visualize them and repeat their names mentally as I say them. Let's begin with the right side. Starting from the right side with the right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all right 5 fingers together, right palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, buttock, thigh, hamstring, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, fifth, all 5 toes together. Visualize all your right toes together. Go to the left part of your physical body. Start with the thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth, fifth, all 5 left fingers together. Now make your consciousness ready to travel alternately right and left, from the toes up to the top of your head. Start from the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 toes together, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 left toes together, right sole, left sole, both soles, right heel, left heel, both heels together, right ankle, left ankle, both ankles together, right calves, left calf, both calves together, right knee, left knee, both knees, right thigh, left thigh, both thighs, right hamstring, left hamstring, both hamstrings, right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks, right hip, left hip, waist, lower part of the abdomen, upper part of the abdomen, the whole abdomen, navel, stomach, right side, left side, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, the whole chest, right shoulder, left shoulder, right armpit, left armpit, right forearm, right wrist, left wrist, right palm, back of the hand, left palm, back of the hand, right thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 fingers together, left thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 fingers together, right shoulder, left shoulder, right collarbone, left collarbone, center of the collarbone, back of the neck, whole of the neck, the entire neck, chin, lower lip, upper lip, both lips together, right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks, right ear, left ear, both ears, all the teeth, tongue, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, root of the nose, the whole nose, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, both eyebrows, right temple, left temple, forehead, back of the head, crown of the head, whole face, whole head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, center of the shoulder blades, upper back, center of the back, lower back, right side of the back, left side of the back, the whole back, whole spinal cord. Visualize the whole spine, the delicate interior spinal cord. Visualize the whole spinal column lying on the surface beneath you. Visualize your whole spine lying on the floor. Visualize only the spine, not any other part of the body. Feel as if you are standing nearby and watching it. At the very bottom of the spine, you see a stem emerging from the inside. At the top of the stem, a flower is blooming. And around the flower are several leaves, beautiful green round leaves with drops of dew glistening on them like pearls. If you shake them again, the small beads come together again to form big pearls. As you shake the leaves, the water comes together and then disperses in fragments. Take a moment to observe the natural flow of your breath. Notice that you are breathing, resting, calm, abiding. Allow your body to surrender deeper into the surface beneath you. Your breath flows effortlessly. Your awareness gently expands. Now I invite you to journey with me into a visualization of transformation and freedom. Begin by imagining yourself standing in front of a serene pond. The water is so calm and still. Reflecting the soft glow of the sunlight above. Around the edges of the pond, you notice lush greenery, so vibrant with life. But as your gaze shifts downward, you notice the thick, dark mud beneath the water's surface. Take a moment to acknowledge this mud. It represents the suffering, the struggles, and obstacles you have encountered. Without judgment, simply observe it. Now shift your attention to the center of the pond, where a beautiful lotus flower emerges. Its petals are pure and radiant, untouched by the water pebbles, untouched by the mud below. It rises gracefully above the muddy water, stretching towards the sunlight. Around the edges of the pond, you notice so many vibrant colors. Then your attention turns back to the lotus flower. Its colors are vibrant pink, white, and golden. The light from above dances on its delicate petals. As you observe the lotus, imagine that you are this flower. Feel yourself rooted in the mud, drawing strength and nourishment from it. The mud, often seen by others as a source of suffering, now becomes the foundation for your growth. It holds the nutrients needed for your blossoming and transformation. With each breath, feel yourself rising above the mud. Your body is so light, so light like a feather. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine your body floating and rising above the ground. Now imagine the lotus fully bloomed. Its petals are soft and open, glowing with peaceful energy effortlessly. This is your essence, pure, free, and expansive. From this elevated state, you can see the mud below, but it no longer weighs you down. The lotus flower is rooted in the bottom of the pond, and it rises up through the water. Yet its petals are never wet. The water never touches the petals of the flower. The lotus comes from the water. It survives due to the water, yet the water cannot touch it. In the same way, as we live in the world, we might experience suffering, but as we commit to our practice, we can become detached from the suffering, simply observing it without being touched too deeply by it. Observe your natural breath. Notice the coolness of your inhale and the warmth of your exhale. Place your full attention at the tip of your nose. Can you observe the subtle sensations of the breath as you inhale and as you exhale? Shift your attention to your stomach. Can you notice the rise and fall of your stomach as you inhale and as you exhale? Shift your attention to your chest, to your heart. Would you notice the subtle rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and as you exhale? Begin to concentrate on the dark space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a screen as if you were at the theater. The mind screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this screen and become aware of movement, of light and shadow, swirls or flashes of color, patterns and images. Whatever you see is within your mind. Try not to worry about the content. Practice being a witness to your awareness with detachment from judgment about whatever arises. Imagine a bed of soft moss under a shady tree. A bird gliding over a calm ocean. A lotus flower blooming in a quiet pond. A temple glowing at sunrise. A gentle breeze carrying petals through the air. A river flowing smoothly over polished stones. A butterfly emerging from its cocoon. A kite flying high against a blue sky. A mountain peak bathed in golden light. A candle flame burning steadily in the dark. A feather drifting slowly to the ground. A rainbow forming after a gentle rain. A tree's root reaching deep into soil. full moon rising in a clear night sky. A sailboat gliding across a quiet lake. A lighthouse guiding ships through fog. The clear tone of a bell. A tall tree. A peacock feather. A bird in flight. Your front door. Your reflection in a mirror. A lotus flower. A display of fireworks. dear friend. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Can you notice your body resting peacefully? Notice any sensations you feel. Notice if you feel peace, nourishment, stillness. Notice if your body feels hot or cool. And when you feel ready, do you remember your sankalpa from the beginning of the practice today? Our theme is freedom from suffering. If you can remember your sankalpa, invitation to repeat it to yourself silently. And if it feels good, you might stretch your arms above your head and turn to the right side of your body. You can gently push yourself using your palms into a seated position. Bringing your palms together in gratitude to yourself for taking the time to rest, for taking the time to investigate suffering, for considering that if there is no mud, there is no lotus. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your journey today. May the rest of your day be filled with ease, reflection, and lots of laughter. Namaste.